Hiya, and thank you for finding me here at my YouTube channel, Benidorm and Beyond. I produce positive, newsy and informative videos on a daily basis about Benidorm, where I have lived for over 2 decades. So if you enjoy this vlog, please consider becoming a subscriber so you'll never miss any of my brand new content as I upload it in the future. Today I'm continuing my long-established series, Benidorm's brand new bars and businesses, which each time shows you a whole host of befores and afters. These consist of bars, restaurants, shops and other businesses that have all opened under new guises in old premises. And as always, I try to be as precise as possible with all my info, as I always make every effort to be. If, however, due to the nature of this vlog, I had very little footage of some of the businesses before they were taken over, then I've included a photo of them instead. This is the 14th instalment of my popular and original series, so please feel free to check out my previous 13 vlogs, and let's get started now on number 14. We start along Calle Valencia, on the cusp of the Old Town and not far from the beautiful Levante beachfront, where we see what was previously the attractive Terra y Mar bar and restaurant. This venue has now been transformed into a brand new Popeyes fried chicken restaurant, with the brand having started back in Louisiana in the USA back in 1972 and still going strong to this day. The large corner premises are ideal to attract custom from all sides, and you can dine al fresco on the outdoor terrace or inside in air-conditioned comfort. If you want to find out about some of Benidorm's most popular hotels, then why not check out my great series of vlogs giving you an unbiased look inside and out. Just search YouTube, Fly on the Wall, followed by the name of the hotel you're looking for, and all the info will be at your fingertips. It's that simple. Moving over to Avenida Filipinas in the Newtown area, and again just off the Levante Beach Promenade and very near to Tiki Beach, we see what was Colour's Benidorm Beach Bar for a short time. Then after that, Sin City is now the Silverwood Cocktail Bar, with a good range of drink deals offered outside, along with shisha pipes too. Staying in the new town and only a couple of streets away along Avenida de Cuenca, we see what was previously the Indian store gifts and souvenir shop has now become the Funny Frog 420 smoke shop. Moving to the Rincon de Loix area now, and at the bottom of Calle Berlin, we find what used to be the popular Brunch Box Bistro, who have now moved into new premises downtown, have been taken over by a new brunch-style cafe bar and restaurant, the White Rabbit. Back in the Old Town and along the busy pedestrianised street of Avenida Martí de Azulejos, which leads down to the seafront, we see what was previously the Turkish restaurant and bar, Nemrut, is now Chicken Bawa, selling fast food items and soft drinks. Just round the corner in the iconic square of Plaza Triangular, we see what used to be the Spanish cafe, cocktail and tapas bar of Center Plaza is now Benidorm's first ever Starbucks branch, selling all your favourite coffees, frappuccinos, juices and pastries, whilst creating 22 new jobs in the resort as well, so a winner for everyone all round. Now heading up the main thoroughfare in and out of the new town along Avenida Europa, we see what was previously the fast food restaurant and takeaway of Kebabish King, with its extensive outside terrace, has now been turned into a new halal restaurant called Resto, serving everything from spit roast chickens to paella and Moroccan tagines and couscous, although I suspect it is still run by the same owners as before. Up into the Old Town again now, and not far from Tapas Square, here on Avenida Rafafa, we see what was formerly the Italian restaurant and pizzeria Los Napolitanos is now restaurant Los Rifeños, offering a mix of Mediterranean and authentic Berber cuisine. Now along Calle Lepanto in the new town and not far from Churchill's pub, we see what was formerly the Monaco Lap Dancing and Gentlemen's Club is now the disco pub and party venue Luna Llena, meaning full moon, which opens nightly except Mondays from 9 p.m. until the early hours. Back in Plaza Triangular in the Old Town again, we see what was formerly Spanish tapas bar, La Tabanita del Centro, has now reopened as a brand new Italian restaurant and pizzeria called Napoli. Now on the long busy main road of Avenida Severa Ochoa, just heading out of the Rincon de Leix area, we see what used to be the Superjet self-service car wash is now a new branch of McDonald's, complete with an inside restaurant, a McAuto drive-thru and also a small children's play hut called Playland. Moving right up to the top of the Old Town now, and along Carrer Thomas Ortuño, we see what was previously the small cafe and tapas bar Rincon Portugués has now changed hands and turned into the modern bar and cafe of Gastro Bar Orea. Heading back to Calle Lepanto in the Newtown area once more, we see what was formerly an old mini-mart has now become the small takeaway kiosk of 28 soul food, offering pastries, pizzas and other light bites, as well as a range of cocktails, beers, shots and alco-pops. Going back to the Avenida Europa again now, on the corner junction with Calle Lepanto, we see what was previously the Chinese fusion restaurant The Bund, which incidentally has moved around the corner now, just off the yellow brick road, has now become yet another small supermarket, i.e. mini-mart, selling all the usual beach, souvenir and food and drink items. Now back to the Avenida Razafa in the Old Town and not far from the Hotel Magic Crystal Park, we see what was previously Supermarket Andreas is now a brand new shoe shop called Comfort Style. Moving further into the Old Town, along Carrer Maraval on the Poniente side of the resort, we see what was previously the coffee shop and bar Odos has now been transformed into Gastro Bar La Celda, meaning the cell. Staying in the Old Town and along the pedestrianised side street of Carretera Dr. Perez Yorca, we see what used to be just an empty unit is now the Italian restaurant and pizzeria of More d'Italia. Back along Calle Gambo once more, we see what used to be a branch of coffee shop and ice cream parlour Pinocchio has now become the Cafe Bar Iberico Experience, who also sell a great selection of delicious Iberian cured products such as Serrano ham, cheeses and sausages inside. Finally, along the busy mini-dual carriageway of the Avenida del Mediterraneo, we see what was formerly just an empty unit up for rent has now been transformed into a colourful neon candy store of Sweetland. This brings us to the end of today's vlog, and I hope that you've enjoyed this latest tour with me of a whole new batch of bars and businesses in town that you may not have seen since you last visited Benidorm, and let's hope that they all have a very successful and bright future ahead of them. If there's something or somewhere you particularly like me to include in the future, and as always, I'll see what I can do. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you out and about next time, maybe videoing along some of Benidorm streets, who knows. So bye for now, take care, and catch you again soon. Cheers!